This is pretty cool. You see tanks and cannons and all kinds of stuff on the side of the road, but it's rare that you see a cool helicopter like this. Very nice. Still got the full-size blades on it. No downsizing for display. I love it. United States Army. This is a Veterans Memorial up here, guys, and we're up in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Beautiful town. If you guys, I'm not doing a video on it, but if you guys ever want to check it out, it's really neat. Blue Ridge, Georgia. Lots of activity to do up here. You could drive tanks. I'm gonna go wide here, guys. There's a place you could drive tanks. There's zip lining places. There's all kinds of adventure parks. It's really neat. So let's just do kind of a walk around first here, and then I'll get into some questions and details. Get some close-ups for you here, but you can see they got it mounted really nice on these bricks. They just set it inside and then kind of cemented it in. So these are steps that you can close. There's a handhold up here too. That way you can get up on top to do some work. And I'll get the camera up in there in a second. We'll go underneath it too, but look at how it's all screwed on. Lots of plates are screwed on. Lots of rivets, obviously. I know that when Howard Hughes did the Spruce Goose, he did not want any rivets showing because of aerodynamics. So they had to build it. If you look that up, it's really cool information about the Spruce Goose. They had it smooth as smooth can be. So he was trying to get such a large plane off the water or off the ground. But look at that. That's your exit port for your engine. Kind of a jet engine propulsion, forward propulsion right there. Obviously this is lift, and that would be your push you forward at high speeds, I guess. Never really even noticed that before till just now, but that's really cool. And they got the little light up on top too. That's really neat. This must be fuel. That's probably a fuel entry. Yep, US gallons. I'm sure it's diesel. If anybody knows, let me know if this is diesel fuel. So here's the rotor up here. There's an antenna sticking off the back too. I don't know what this is. I know that sometimes they have, maybe that's for tie downs when you're on ground if it's really windy. But I know that sometimes they have like a thing, you drop a fuel line out to help fuel a plane. I don't think you would do it out of a helicopter though. So very cool. So this is really neat too. I won't get into this too much, but they got all the flags up, and then they got Vietnam, Civil, World War I, World War II. That's probably Korean War there then. And then they got the bugle and the helmet and all that. I'll do a zoom in on that for you. Very cool. Unknown. That's an unknown one there. So I'm not seeing the Korean War. Huh. World War I, II, Iraq. Oh, it's on the other side. I see. So there's different things. I'm not a big fan of honoring war, but I am a fan of honoring the veterans who served, for sure. I think a lot of wars are unnecessary and ridiculous, but there you go. What can you do? So these are going to be to control your pitch and yaw, maybe right there. That's your flaps, I guess you'd call them. I didn't realize that helicopters had flaps. I don't think a lot of non-commercial helicopters do have flaps. I think this one has it because it's got this jet engine up here that propels it forward so quickly that it needs flaps to control its aerodynamic tilt, whatever you want to call it. You know, whether it's nose diving or bringing it up. I wanted to climb on the helicopter too. Come on, man. So very cool. So I guess this is just a handle. What is this? Almost looks like a, it is hollow inside, but it almost looks like it's a, oh, maybe when they're doing operations, someone stands on the thing here. It looks like there might have been a mount for step of some sort, and then you would hang on to this with your arm like this, you know. That could be what that's for. Just for an extra person to hang on the outside to, when you're trying to get someone off the battlefield in a hurry, you can only fit so many people inside, but this will lift more weight possibly, so you can get one guy on each side hanging onto the skid if they're in good shape, you know. Just get them up and get them out of there as fast as you can if you're in deep water. But this is really neat. All the turnbuckles up there for that. I'm going to try to do a focus from the other side because I think the sun is over here behind the clouds today. But here you got two, it's pretty dirty windshield, but you got, this is pretty clean. You got your foot controls here and here, right? And then, wow, look at this. I don't know what that is. It's almost got like a weight plate of some sort, and it's got the little spikes in the front. I wonder if you stick something on that to get going. But there's the seat and the stick. You can see the stick here with the controls. You see the red buttons? That's really neat right there. And then I'll try to do the other side. So you got the same thing over here. So each guy can pilot if they want. I would, well, I don't know if I'd assume it, but I would think that the right-hand side, because of driving in America, would be your main thing. And then, but this guy could take over too at any time. So this one doesn't have, this one has got another thing here. There's this stick up there. Let's see if I can get a picture of that for you here. Yeah, there's a close-up of the stick. Hopefully you can see that. I can't see very good because it's above my head. But, cool. Mr. Diesel truck. Here's this thing again, too, by the way. It's probably for just hanging on. So let me see. I'm going to see what I can see, guys. So it looks like kind of bench seating. I can't see, so I'm not going to try to describe it. But check that out. I'll have to look at this on the video. I got a lot of reflection going on the camera too right now. So yeah, it looks like I can kind of see here. It looks like bench seat maybe fit 3 or 4 people across. Looks like, and then there might be another back seat here too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. There's the cot for injured. So you put the injured parties in the back. So this door, this must be a sliding door right here. I'll have to go look at the other side again real quick. I think this is a sliding door. The whole thing opens up, right? Boom. And then you can get in your victims in the back, rescue mission people up front, or other people that are just being rescued. Then you got room for 2 more on top of here, or maybe 4. You could put 2 guys on one side, but I'm not sure how they determine weight, you know. So it's kind of interesting. Like might be an air intake. It kind of looks like the louvers of what would be a radiator of some sort. And then I'll look at that. That might be an emergency hatch over there. But let me look at this real quick and see. Yeah, it's got the door over here too, guys. This, I didn't even really notice that this was a sliding door. I was just looking at the front one and thinking you could get in and out over there. So yeah, very cool. Oh, look at that. Air flap. That's really neat, huh? It's on a spring. Let's take a look inside there. There you got some hydraulic lines, looks like. Look at that. So this is your just an air flap to get in and out. I'm gonna crawl underneath here. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. This might just be a mechanic thing. Yep, because you can see hydraulic lines up there. All kinds of engine components. So this is access hatch for engines stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get upside down here. There we go. How's that, guys? Look at that. Very cool. So obviously you might, on the left there, that cylinder, that silver cylinder might be a hydraulic filter or an oil filter that you take it off, and there's a filter inside there you can replace. But, and then they got this here. That looks like it's some sort of oh, that might be a light. Let me go around the front. Let me get out of here. That might be a light, like a spotlight. But I was thinking it might have something to do with like a radar too. But nope, it's just a light. So there's a light there, right there. And then there's a light here going straight down. So, wow, is that cool. Let me go around the other side. One more little thing here on this video. get you a better view of this with the light in front of it instead of behind it. That is really neat, huh? All the different components on there. That's as high as I can reach, guys. So hopefully you can see a little bit better there. The jet engine. Yeah, if anybody knows what model this is and how fast it can go and all that kind of stuff, let me know. Put it in the comments. I really appreciate it when people that know more than I do pipe up and say something. So there you go, guys. Hey, if you like our videos, please hit like and subscribe, help our channel grow. Check out another video right there. Check out our channel over here. We've got over 2,000 videos of cool stuff like this, traveling, tiny houses, exploring stuff, just discovering things as we go and trying to figure it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.